Hello. You saw me starting to torch this board. I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't getting any tonal values. I was just getting mainly one value and the torch was too big. So I went out and bought a smaller torch. This one was on clearance. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So I went out and bought this one on clearance, Iroda. And it's a Soldering Pro 50K. I couldn't really find any tutorials on this, so I'm just going to wing it, see what happens. But this one looks really good. I know there's, what's his name? Ruddell. Ruddell. I know he's from Hamilton and he does some torch burning, but he uses gasoline and stuff. So I thought I would give this a try and let's see what happens. The worst that could happen is I could just paint right over this. So I'm just doing a little bit of a tree, a little bit of a moony, sunny thing. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And I'm just going to see what happens. So I gathered up some tools. I've got you vertical today so you can see because it's a vertical board. And I gathered up some tools, some putty knives or pallets, whatever you want to call them. I got a steel knife, got another knife. I got some tin cans. I did get some tin foil out. Not sure if I'm going to use it or not. This is, I don't know what this is called, aluminum tape maybe? But this worked really well. I did try, I cut out a heart on this and I burned through it and it worked really well. So I'm pretty excited because I'll be able to do stencils with this. Because down the road I wanted to do a big huge palette burning and it has words on it. So I'm pretty excited about this. And then I just have I have a Cavalier glove. Just if I'm not going to burn my hand, but sometimes I might touch a hot area, forgetting that it's hot. So I'm just going to put this on now. I did bring a mask, just in case it has some fumes or something. I really didn't want to do this in the house, but it's like we got snow again. We don't have a lot of snow, but just enough to mess up my plans. So I'm gonna grab this Iroda Soldering Pro, and I got it at Canadian Tire. It was on clearance, like it's discontinued. So I thought I'd get one. And it has some nice soldering tips and stuff. It has a knife so you could do like a hot like cutting into the wood or whatever. And then this one is a really nice fine tip. I might try that one out. But I did, so it's like a pen. And I didn't do it very well, but I had to buy some butane and fill it. I just put this end in here. And I don't know, it spewed everywhere. I obviously didn't do it right, so oh well. So this is it. And then I also have my wood burner out and stuff. The one thing I am going to do is I am going to get a little fan out. This is my wood burning. I love this. This is my wood burning stuff. I have a bunch of pens. I have a pretty fancy wood burner. So I have a bunch of pens and I have my wood burner, the Optimum one. But I want this fan. This was my father-in-law's Dougal. He used to use it all the time. I just don't want to breathe in I don't want to breathe in the smoke or anything. So I'm just going to hook this up. It might be a little bit noisy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it backwards, turn it on and put it backwards so it will suck the fumes or the smoke away from me. I've never been a smoker and I'm not going to start now. I don't like the secondhand smoke. So I'm just going to plug it in and turn it on. So if this is the first time you're here, I'm Sandy McKenzie from the lumber mill. And oh wow, I've got 84 people. What? 84 people watching. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this on. There's a little switch here. And it's like a lighter. I hope I don't blow up. I'm not used to lighters and I'm not, there we go. So now you can see the flame. I'm going to turn it way down. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see that. I'm going to turn it way down and I'm just going to set it down. I'm just going to hold it for a minute. I'm going to zoom you in and actually I might, okay. So what I really want is, I really want just different tones. I want to do different tones of, it's not doing anything. So I'm going to turn it up a bit, get it hotter. I think it's going. So I just want some different tonal values. Okay, I'm not even sure if this is going or not. I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So I just want some lighter tonal values and I guess I'm gonna have to be patient with it. Actually, I do have a commission for a bear, and I wanted to do like some smoky cloudy effects. So this is a good practice. And it definitely, yeah, you can see, I think you can see that. So I just did this nice tone here. So it is giving me some lighter tones and stuff, and it'll be excellent for a stencil. Am I still in? And some finer details. Forgot that glove. Totally put my hand in the hot. Yeah, so this is going to work great. And there's not really any smoke coming off of it, but if there was, this fan would be pulling it in. And I can use it like a pen actually, like I can do some squigglies. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So I took 3 days off. I was on here live yesterday. Holy crap, I have 101 people watching. That is crazy. That is crazy. So I was kind of in a bit of a funk at Easter, you know. I couldn't get together with my family. And I kind of got in a funk and got out of a routine. And I find once you get out of your routine and you get out of if I get going on the computer right away and I do social media and stuff, it just kind of wrecks my day. Like I just can't get out of it. So today I'm like, no, I'm getting up, I'm going on live early, I'm getting this done, I'm gonna try it out. I'm not gonna let the weather get me down. Ooh, that was a big burn. A big puff of smoke going into my lungs. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And then I'm going to do some finer details. You've seen this wood burning, and this is with a pen, my wood burner pen, and and I'm going to add color. So that's where I'm kind of headed, but something quicker. This is an elephant I did, and then I've done a whole bunch of wood burnings. I've done a lot of wolves, but this is awesome. This is exactly where I wanted to head with this. And then I'm just going to shut this off, and I'm going to add a bit of color. I'll show you how I'm going to add color to this one. These ones I've done a bit different. These ones I've done with oil pencil crayons, and then you melt it. You melt the oil with odorless turpentine. But this one I'm going to try some chalk. These are my PanPastels, and they're actually very expensive, but they go a long ways. Like they really last. They really last a long time. And you just use these with them. And I'm just going to add a bit of, this already has some on it. Like I said, they go a long ways, so I'm just going to add a little bit of green in here. And then I'm going to do some more details. I might do some more details tomorrow with my wood burner. But I don't want you to be on here forever. The wood burner is a whole different beast. So I just did a bit of color there. I'm not sure what's on this one. This one's a little bit of greeny blue too. And you can see this, right? So I'm just putting a little bit of color into it. And then I watch way too much Ink Master this week. Ink Master, I'm not into tattoos, but I'm definitely into the art. And they did a Japanese tattoo this week. So look at these yummy colors. I might do these oranges and reds and put it in this circle. They inspired me. It was kind of funny that it was kind of funny. I did this last week, and then this week on Ink Master, it's kind of like karma. They were doing this type of thing with Japanese art in tattoos. So this is PanPastels, and you can blend them or do them separate, or I just want a bit of color on it. Some oranges, some reds, and I'm just kind of winging it. I'm definitely winging it because I haven't done this before. Well, I've done a lot of wood burning, and and I use my torch all the time, and I also do a lot of PanPastels, so I just kind of wanted to combine them, and I really couldn't find very many people. There's a lady out of Chattanooga that does this burning, torching. I'll in the comments or in the title I'll put their names if you want to check them out. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I will put them in the comments and get them out there for you. Wow, never seen this technique. Amazing. Yeah, I haven't seen this technique either. I'm just kind of winging it and pulling it out of my butt. Really, Shirley, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of pulling this out of my butt. But I have done art all my life, so I don't really have any fear of jumping in and giving it a try. I kind of want this edge to glow. I want this nice bright yellow. Oh, maybe this. Yeah, that looks good. I want this edge right here to glow. And then maybe I need some red in my life. Maybe I need some red down in here, some deeper reds. Some deeper reds in here. I'm sorry, sometimes I get quiet. Sometimes when I'm shifting brains, like my left side and my right side of my brain, I sometimes stumble on my word. Well, I always stumble on my words, but I'm just trying to concentrate, I guess, or think about where I'm going. Hola. Okay. What type of brush are you using? These are made for PanPastels, and it's just a really soft, it's just a real soft sponge type brush. But with the PanPastels, I highly recommend these brushes. Like, I've tried some cheaper brushes, like some makeup sponges, and they didn't work very well. And like, these PanPastels are very expensive. You buy one like this. You buy one. Oh, sorry, I'm all backwards. And so you buy one, but it does last. It does last a long time. So I'm just adding some color here. You get the idea of it. And then tomorrow maybe I'll come in with my wood burner and I'll do some really fine details on this tree. And I'll probably put some more color into this. I actually, while you're on here, I'm gonna add some of this white. I'm gonna add some white in here. And I might even put a a white wash of acrylic, just because I really want this to lighten up there. And then I might put some deep purple down here for some shade. So I'm just like thinking, so this would be where the light's hitting it, and then I usually like some deep purples or some deep blues for the shade, and get it going wispy. I don't want solid color. Maybe I'll put some deep purples in my tree, some wispy little branches. And I'll burn over top of this, get that tree going on top of it. Oh, now I started, I can't stop. Yeah, that happens a lot. I'm really loving that. And then I'll get some nice tones in here. I don't have them in this one, but I have some really nice terracottas. I have some really nice terracotta and ochres. But anyway, I'm going to zoom you out. And thank you for watching. And this is what I have so far. A little bit of a torch burning. And I think you get the gist of it. And I'm really happy with how it went today. So thanks for joining. Love you. Bye.